So it's been about a month almost since the Nintendo Switch 2 came out, and I wanted to talk a little more about it because is the hype dead? Well, yes and no. I want to say yes, and the reason why is because, well, it's been a month and now like people have their thoughts about it, and now Mario Kart World is having controversy more now. When the Switch 2 first launched, like everyone, I feel like besides the drop the price crap that was constantly happening, I feel like after the Switch 2 actually came out, like everyone was loving and enjoying Mario Kart World. I still am, but more with friends, of course, than by myself. By myself, I feel like I'm starting to gradually enjoy it a little less because how much I played it. But when the Switch 2 first launched, I feel like Mario Kart World, like, everyone wanted to play this dang game. And it was everywhere. And it still kind of is, you know? But I do feel like the hype is starting to die down with the Switch 2. It's been out about a month, so I feel like it's worthy of talking a little more about the console. I still am enjoying it, but I'm starting to feel like I'm going to start playing it a little less now. Until Donkey Kong Bonanza. Now, I will say the Switch 2 did help a lot of games. The sales are doing good so far. But I will say that it did help Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Check out my previous video on my thoughts on that. I think that is really nice, that it really revived those games, makes me want to play them more. I finished all 3 Pokédex in the dang game, which is crazy. I played like 40 plus hours or something on the Switch 2, 40 to 50 hours of Pokemon Scarlet on the Switch 2, which is actually quite insane that I did that because I stopped playing them for a long time and it fixed them, which is cool. It also, from my knowledge, it made a lot more games so much just better in general with better frame rate and all that, making Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom kind of look like a PlayStation 5 game in a way, and how smooth it is. And a lot of people really said that they underestimated it until they really got their hands on it, which is really cool. But I want to say it's time for a Nintendo Direct. Granted, the last one was April. Normally their schedule is February, June, September. That's their normal, like, main Nintendo Directs type of schedule. But because of the Switch 2 scheduling, you know, things have been different. They've been kind of weird. So their last Nintendo Direct, they had 2 Directs in April, which at the time we didn't expect. I expected, no, there's not going to be another Direct because we got the Switch 2 Direct. Well, we had 2 Directs, which is kind of cool. But now, we're coming into July now. I don't know whether this is uploaded in July or not. It's currently the 30th when I'm filming this. But as we go into July, I am expecting a Nintendo Direct to be announced very soon. And that is because we don't have release dates for a bunch of these games. Donkey Kong Bonanza is coming out on July 17th, and I'm really excited for that. I think I skipped the Direct on it, okay? But from what I hear, because I wanted to skip it because I'm like, I already have it pre-ordered. I'm ready. I went back to GameStop. I pre-ordered the Amiibo. I'm really pumped for that. And I don't really get Amiibo these days much because I got like a bajillion of them and I have no more room, but I don't care because this Amiibo was like awesome. So awesome. Anyways, Donkey Kong Bonanza, from what I'm hearing, like this is going to be like revolutionary for Nintendo. Like this is going to be like better than Mario Odyssey type good on the Switch 2, which is so freaking cool. I love that. I think that is super, super awesome. So, but after that, we know nothing right now. Like, we know we got Metroid Prime 4 coming. We know we got Kirby Air Riders coming. We got a good lineup, you know. We got Hyrule Warriors, Age of Imprisonment as well. So there's some good games. Splatoon's spinoff might be next year, but none of them have release dates yet. And not only that, we need release dates for certain third-party games, such as Final Fantasy VII Remake, which I personally want that to be probably my first third-party AAA title that I buy for my Switch 2. Now, I'm not saying the launch lineup was bad per se. Like Mario Kart, you know, it will last you a very long time over time. It's just when you got it day one and it was all you mostly had to play, like, you're going to get burned out on it for sure and need breaks. That's just the way it's going to go. So they had, like, you know, Deltarune and Hitman and the stupid tour game, welcome tour crap. Who really spent $10 on that garbage? I heard it was bad anyway, so like, I didn't buy that. I don't even think I'd spend $2 on it. Give me the Nintendo, whatever. That being said, yeah, the launch lineup was a little weak, but I mean, if you look at the PS5, I mean, for me personally, I had like 4 games to play, but you had Astro's Playroom for free. You had Demon's Souls, which that was like my main reason for wanting the console. That game, really, the graphics like blew me away with that game. Like completely stunned me, took me by storm. So I had to get a PS5 for that. And then Bugsnax was cool. And there was another game I can't remember. Oh, Miles Morales was the other one. So I had a few things to play at the PS5 launch. So like I really wanted one because I had a few things to play. The Switch 2, it was all about the hype, you know. And I knew I was going to get one anyways because like I wanted to play Donkey Kong, I wanted to play Mario Kart, so it didn't really matter. I wasn't going to wait personally, especially being someone here on YouTube. But the thing is like, other than Donkey Kong Bonanza, like the hype is kind of, yes, we have games to look forward to, but like they got to get us excited again. So that July Direct has got to be, we got to have a Direct coming really soon. And I guarantee you guys, it's going to be a pretty good Direct. We're gonna see another trailer for Prime 4 or whatever. We're gonna get an official release date. Kirby Air Riders, I have a feeling it's gonna be this year. I wonder if they have a secret holiday game, unless Kirby Air Riders or Splatoon or Hyrule Warriors is like their holiday game. I mean, Hyrule Warriors is confirmed to be holiday season. We don't know if it's 2025 or 2026 though. So there's that for holiday area or winter. It's winter. So we don't know when that's coming out. But we need a Direct so we can get, like, hyped again, you know? Because I feel like the Switch 2's losing a little momentum at the moment, you know? Since it's been about a month and we haven't got much. Granted, Donkey Kong Bonanza did have its own Direct, and that's fine. That's cool, you know? I didn't watch it because I'm like, I've seen enough. I'm sold. I'm ready to rock and roll. I didn't want to see a whole ton. I seen a couple things here or there, but I didn't watch the whole Direct, so I don't know. I don't have a clue what I'm in for. Like, I know there's like a painting thing, and that's cool, but I want to be surprised with a lot of it, you know? So, but that being said, again, I hope that there's like really interesting, fun indies that are going to be in there. I don't think this will happen yet, but I would love to see the Kingdom Hearts games come to Switch 2 in a non-cloud version. That would be really hype. That would be so flippin' hype, especially because more people would actually play them, you know? Like Square, come on. I think they might do it. They might in the future because they probably did the cloud version because it was hard to port them maybe on the Switch 1. I don't know, but I feel like on the Switch 2, because of the enhancements and everything, I feel like it's easier to put all those games on a cartridge or just for it not to be a cloud version, you know? I feel like it's a lot easier now. But anyways, that being said, I feel like it's just about time for a Direct. You know, we're getting in that time where it's like it's time to show us some stuff. I want to see some new indies for Switch 2. I want to see some new AAA games for Switch 2. I want to see these first-party games get release dates. I want to see some new first-party Nintendo games, even smaller ones, you know, like or ports or whatever. I'm excited for more GameCube games as well. We do have Mario Strikers coming out this week, which that's really exciting. You know, I'm excited to play that with friends. That's going to be really fun. I'm glad that we have that coming out. But that'll only be the 4th game. So could we get like 3 more soon? Maybe 2 or 3 more soon? Maybe they'll just do monthly drops. Maybe they'll do like 1 a month. I feel like that's okay, I guess. I don't really know how they do their drops, but GameCube, I'm super excited for the future of that, and the Switch 2 in general, definitely, I'm really excited for the future. I mean, when I look back at the Switch 1, I didn't get it day one because I was worried it was going to be another Wii U situation. I got it once Mario Odyssey came out, but it did only launch with like Breath of the Wild, Snipper Clips, 1-2 Switch, and maybe a couple cheap third-party games. I don't know. I don't think it had a crazy lineup anyway either. So it was. I feel like that was more of a Breath of the Wild machine when it first came out, just like this is a Mario Kart machine. So, I mean, that's just what happens when a console first launches, though, and that's why a lot of people wait for like holiday season for like a bundle sale or whatever, and there'll be more games, more options, and they can buy a whole bunch of games all at once, you know. And I think that's a logical sense, you know. But I mean, I'm just making this video because I wanted to talk about, like, I feel like the hype is it's dying down now. It's been about a month. I played the living crap out of my Switch 2. I still take it to work every day. But I think I'm gonna not be playing it quite as crazy, you know, until Donkey Kong. I'll play some Mario Kart here or there with friends, and I'll play Mario Strikers when it comes out for sure with a group of friends, and that'll be fun. But I feel like, you know, the hype levels are starting to settle down a little bit now, you know? And I think that's why we're getting towards time for a Nintendo Direct. I'm ready to get hyped again, Nintendo. I'm ready to get excited again. Like, as someone who's a big Nintendo fan, I'm not fanboying. I'm being real here. Like, this is just who I am and how I am, you know. You guys know, you guys who know me, you freaking know who I am, you know. Like, I'm not turning on a camera and not being myself. Like, that's just stupid, in my opinion, for anyone who, like, does that kind of thing. But I mean, it's a great machine. I love the Switch 2. I'm just ready for more, you know. And the Switch 1, there was like a ton of stuff, and you have the free upgrades as well. So I am ready for the Kirby upgrade as well. Maybe I should boot that up again. I should play that some more again. I just realized I finished the game, but I didn't like do all the extra stuff. Maybe I should play that some more. And Mario Party Jamboree is getting a silly little camera mini game update kind of thing. Might want to check that out too. I'm glad that I can use a USB camera, because I did not buy the camera for that thing, and I don't think I plan on it, because that's just it's just, to me, paying $50 for that. Yeah. Okay, this video's gone on kind of long enough. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. I highly appreciate it. Like the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on the Switch 2 so far, 1 month later. Do you not have a Switch 2 yet? Do you have a Switch 2? I know a lot of you guys do that are probably watching this. Let me know, like, where is your hype levels right now? Are they starting to go down? Are you excited again? Because, like, oh my gosh, Nintendo Direct's probably coming soon. Like, I don't know. My hype levels are dying down now, you know, until a Nintendo Direct to get me excited for all this stuff that's coming from Nintendo soon. I think the console's doing fine so far, but I am ready. I am for sure ready for more new games to come. I'm ready. I'm excited. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Peace.